Today in tech history, few companies have done more to shape the modern internet, and some might argue modern capitalism, than Amazon. CEO Jeff Bezos incorporated the company 25 years ago, and it was another year before Amazon launched as an online bookstore. It was still longer before it became the internet Goliath that it is today. But the list of things that Amazon has significantly changed 25 years in is simply dizzying. The company made it simple to order just about anything online and get it shipped very quickly. Its ability to promise delivery in 2 days for so many items upended the way most internet retailers operated and had a significant impact on brick-and-mortar retail as well. Amazon Prime took this further. If you're paying an annual subscription fee for fast shipping, well, you might as well buy everything you can from Amazon. The Kindle, Amazon's first piece of hardware, took e-readers to the masses and shook up the physical book business that the company capitalized on when it launched. By 2010, in fact, more Kindle books were sold on Amazon than physical hardcover ones. After the Kindle, Amazon got more broadly into entertainment hardware with the Fire TV streaming box and Fire tablets. They didn't exactly disrupt those product categories, but they can do a lot for not much cash, and they made it easy to buy and watch video from Amazon. Alexa, meanwhile, was a big deal in multiple ways. It introduced to the mainstream home speakers powered by a digital assistant, and by making it work with thousands of other smart home products, well, it pushed that entire category forward. These are just a few of the most significant customer-focused moves Amazon has made over the past 25 years. But Amazon Web Services made the company ubiquitous across the internet. AWS was officially conceived in 2002 and was relaunched in 2006 after a few years of experimentation. The company's simple storage service effectively made cloud-based infrastructure more cost-effective. Oh, and let's not forget the acquisitions. Over the years, Amazon has taken over audiobook provider Audible, digital comics marketplace Comixology, home security company Ring, fellow online retailers Zappos and Woot, live streaming platform Twitch, and perhaps the most significant, Whole Foods. That last acquisition, which happened in June of 2017, immediately gave Amazon a massive brick-and-mortar footprint, something the company had experimented with but never really committed to in a significant way. And while Amazon and Whole Foods originally said the stores would be operated independently, well, it didn't take long before Kindles and Fire tablets were on sale alongside organic vegetables. And as anyone could have guessed too, well, Amazon Prime members have access to deals that others don't. As Amazon has entered more industries, its size, scale, and influence has exploded. From 2014 to 2018, revenue nearly tripled from an already staggering $89 billion to $233 billion. And its profits have surged even more. Beyond its environmental impact, Amazon has been under fire for a variety of issues, including poor worker conditions, low pay, opposing unions, working with law enforcement on a controversial facial recognition program, and contributing to the general downfall of independent retailers. And with a number of U.S. politicians talking up greater oversight of the country's massive technology oligarchies, it's not a stretch to imagine Amazon defending itself against anti-competitive claims and potential privacy before long. That said, it's hard to predict what Amazon is going to look like 25 years or even 5 years from now. But when we look back at the companies that have shaped the modern internet, Amazon is right at the top, for better or for worse. Indeed, Amazon is a pretty strong metaphor for the best and worst of the internet itself. Check this out. The Drone 40, introduced by Melbourne-based defense technology firm Defentex, is a drone whose niche involves a 40mm grenade launcher. It's a range expander of sorts for infantry. a new and novel loitering munition, and a testament to the second-order effects of a thriving drone parts ecosystem. Drone 40 was created as a solution to the problem of range, specifically the problem of a range disparity between the infantry weapons carried by Australian infantry, which are accurate to about 500 meters, and the AK-74s carried by adversaries, which can reach out to 800 meters, though the accuracy at that range is disputed. Even if the fire is just suppressing fire, Australia was looking for a way to let its infantry fight back, but not one that required changing the gun or adding a lot more weight to what soldiers were already carrying. Rather than overtaxing the launcher with a medium velocity round that could travel the distance needed, the launcher would instead give a boost to a drone-borne munition that would then fly under its own power the rest of the way to the target. Drone 40 is a loitering munition for a very short definition of loiter. When carrying a 110-gram payload, it can fly for about 12 minutes. The person commanding the Drone 40 can remotely disarm the munition, letting it land inert for later recovery. When not carrying an anti-personnel or anti-tank munition as payload, it can be outfitted with a sensor. For an infantry unit that wants to scout first, fire later, well, the sensor module can provide early information, then be swapped out with a deadly payload if necessary. The drone's video streaming can transmit 10 kilometers over direct line of sight. Drone 40 can also record video and retransmit it when it comes within range of a signal, or it can take still images as well. With the radio frequency relayed by another aerial system, that range can be expanded. Using GPS, the drone can follow a waypoint, plotted course to a target, or it can use its own synthetic aperture radar to identify and track a target. Drone 40 is designed to fly with minimal human intervention, and the drone can work with multiple Drone 40s flying together and operating off the sensor data from a single ISR drone in the swarm. Most of the flying, identifying, and tracking of its targets is done autonomously. However, human control remains an essential part of the machine's operation. Drone 40 is also designed to be scaled up. Defense Techs is working on a Drone 81, a larger round designed to work with mortar tubes. And there are other drone models in the works as well, matched to specific munition sizes. If successful, it will create a whole new arsenal of possibilities for range-expanded munitions that fit into existing platforms.